Hold on one second, I'm gonna redo the chat. Oh. Alright. Greetings, and welcome everyone. What's up everybody? Welcome back to my shop. Today I have two things I found out. One, we can't upgrade the shop. It costs way too much. I need 60,000 gold coins. We need a metric ton of gold. But we can't upgrade the chests themselves. So that's what we're gonna do instead. So first, as usual, let us do our day of sales. So let's, yes I am. Let's see, so I want to take 5 of those. We need to make a good amount of money, so 3. Oh. I'll just take 3 of those then. And we'll take 5 golem coals. Of course. How much did this crystal rock go for? Only 80. 85. So we're gonna need 2 hardened steels. What do I need? There's 2 of them. So 2 cloths. Okay. Alright, so let's open up shop. We have enough materials now. Let us make our sales so we can upgrade as much as we can. Ooh. Okay, so 225 is a good price for the white stone. Oh, my controller is low. Sorry about that, everybody. I'll have to plug it in after the stream. It should last long enough for us for this game, though. Alright, a thief just tried to take one of our energized crystals. I got him now. Alright, so white stone is going up in popularity. Not too many people are buying it though. So he took that. Good. What are you gonna go for, thief? Oh, he's going for the expensive stuff. Alright, now let's finish making sales. Dang, the bandit came right back in after that. That's the first time I've ever seen him come in twice in a row. Actually, I need to be ready. What you gonna go for, bandit? What you want, bandit? What you gonna steal, bandit? You gonna steal my steel? Yeah, you're trying to steal the hardened steel. There we go. Greetings and welcome, everyone. Welcome back to Selling with Art. Oh man. Let's see. Let's go that right there. Possibly. Depends on where you're at. Technically. Technically. No. Oh, that little boy's trying to take something. Grab it. He took that glass. He tried to take that glass shard. I mean, it's worth 125 gold coins. I don't blame him. Like, seriously, like, don't steal from my shop. I'll beat you. They're taking something worth $125 in real life equivalent. Yeah, nah. It's like, don't you steal my crystal shards. I need those crystal shards. Oh my gosh. So wait a minute. Alright, so tell me. This old lady just bought hardened steel. What is she? I didn't know old ladies needed steel to make weapons. It's a badass old lady. Last sale of the night. There we go. Hello, Tomo. More glass shards to go. There we go. We actually made quite a bit of money. And one thing, we're gonna... I know we won't make the amount that we need for the whole shop, but... So we made 3,000, wow, almost 4,000 right there. Nice, nice. Nice, ooh. Okay, so I need to put this back. Put that back in there. Oh, not right there, but I can reorganize it. You go right there. You go right there. Nothing else. So the cores. We're gonna go back in there. And this stuff will keep on us. So let's go get our chest upgrade for the next day of sales. That's what we're gonna upgrade first because of the fact that I'll show you. I didn't think it was gonna be that much of a difference. So this one was 8,000. So I was thinking 12,000, 20,000, right? For the next one, nope, 60. It goes up by in like astrometrical amounts. Blah. It's gonna get low for. Is this Terraria with Marketplace is 2D? I mean, it's technically 3D, but it's chibi to 3D, not word. I can't think of my words today. 16-bit to 3D-ish. But yeah, it's kind of like Terraria, but you don't knock down the environment and build entire cities, which is still pretty good. I have that game, by the way. But or do I? Do I have it on PS4 though? Yeah, I think that's what I bought it on. Because I think you can get it for PS3 also. I'm pretty sure I have it for PS4. But yeah, this is basically that. But you're a shopkeep slash adventurer who goes into these dungeons that are nearby your town that have been there for ages, and that's how the town thrives. It lives off the dungeons. So let's get some extra space. Yeah! For our chest. And let's see, the next thing, another chest, just the next level up is another 20,000. Can I pay this again? I already own it. So, where did it put it? Let's go back into the shop. Yes, you do fight bosses. I actually haven't made it to the first one yet, because the dungeons can be kind of difficult in the beginning. Ah! It upgrades the chest at the foot of the bed. Oh, it has 2 layers now. Oh, that's perfect. That's just as good. That is just as good. Perfect. So you can actually upgrade the main chest as well. That's nice. That's actually, I bet you, what I was supposed to do, instead of just getting a bigger shop, but now we have both. So let's go into the dungeons. Now we will do some combat of the night. We need to get some more supplies. Anyways, this is how you make money, by the way, too. It complements each other. The shop, you sell stuff in the shop that you don't need for crafting, that you get from killing things in the dungeon, including the bosses. And after you beat a boss, you get a key to the next dungeon. And then there's a whole story behind that. The 4 dungeons used to all be open. There's 4 of them, and actually there's 5, but the 5th one's never been opened. There used to be this great journey that made the town a lot of money, that adventurers would come from all around to try to get the 5th door open by defeating all the dungeons. A town that lives off dungeons. What happens if there's no more dungeons? According to the mythology, although that's a good question, Mandrake, according to the mythology of the game, it's like, oh, there'll always be dungeons because the way the magic works, unless that's what beating the 5th door does, because no one's never made it into the 5th dungeon, or beat it. They've never even gotten inside. So, hypothetically, it could be that the dungeons are immortal until the 5th one is defeated, because no one's ever done it. It'll be kind of cool if that's what this game does, because I feel like it's kind of giving you a juxtaposition, which means you're finding these tidbits of story that are kind of showing that not everyone came in here to destroy everything in the dungeon. Some people were just generally interested in the fact that these dungeons existed, and really made a good point. These dungeons literally are just existing for us to literally go in here and destroy all of these creatures' lives. Ow. For our literal profit and money making, which is very odd. Like, very, very odd. Let me switch back to my bow. Yeah, like right here. This is my great-grandfather's tent. Like, I'm related to this person. They are like moths. Like moths to a flame, I tell you. These adventurers. So many attracted to the dungeons. So many only to feel the burn. Well, see? Like, for the sport. Luckily, if you pass out in dungeons from exhaustion or pain, it spits you out, which that's another thing no one understands. Eventually, at least. It's a messy ordeal, no one really knows what happens. But one eventually wakes up outside the dungeon, with only small traces of slime nearby. Which, if you look at the way our teleporter gem works, it engulfs us in a giant green slime and it pulls us out of the dungeon. So, there's a lot to this that we still don't understand. And if you stay in here too long, a giant green slime-looking creature will come to kill you. And it's way too powerful for us to even try to fight. I don't think we can even beat it. It's probably it probably comes from the 5th dungeon. With only a small trace of slime nearby. Well, any injuries they may have already accumulated. So the injuries don't get healed either. Whatever you sustain, you keep. So technically, you could die in the dungeons and it'll spit you out dead. Technically, it's possible. It's happened. That's kind of the reason why the dungeons got closed down. Because what our mission is, or part of... We actually have 2 of them. We have this one, which is the one that's being told by our grandfather, talking about getting into the 5th dungeon. And then there's the one our uncle, or our grandfather, not our great-grandfather, our current grandfather, the one who is in town and living. He wants us to just revive the shop and revive the town. Basically, revive the dungeons. So I don't know, maybe there'll be a choice in the end. Whether to risk the town's collapse and save the life in the dungeons and stop killing them for sport and money, or maybe there'll be a choice to just keep it going. That actually, wow, good. Well, good on you, Mandrake. That's a good point. That actually could be very possible. I mean, anything could be possible, but that's a very legitimate actual course of thinking, because if you will, this is actually something I've argued with a lot of people that are talk about aliens and try to think that all aliens or creatures are evil or just things like the movie Alien. Everyone thinks aliens are things like predators and things like xenomorphs. Most people think that, but most of the time, this is what I believe, and that's very true, that it could be they're more humanoid. Hell, that they could be related to us. You never know. You never know. But also, it's a good perspective. That's why I like games like this that also bring that out. Because most people don't look at things like that. If you look at the way this game's built, we are literally killing things for profit. And so it kind of has a message behind it. Ah! Luckily, the big slimes don't hurt you. Yo, what's up? This is Vic. Yeah, if it did. Sorry about, I was, huh? Oh, everyone dropped well, some of them. Sorry, I'm discussing a little bit of something about another game that I used to play. But it's, yeah, it would instant, like, that one would be immediately stopped. And so would, well, actually, no, it probably would just be that one, to be fair. Uh-oh, there's the eyeball, everybody. Time to get out. That's the thing you gotta look for. That will take you out. Because here's also another thing I wanted to say, Mandrake, to your point is, here's another thing about the Earth. The Earth is far older than we give her credit for. So who knows what all happened before all of everything we know as us. So yeah, that's possible. There also could be aquatic versions too. Because if you think about it, deep down in there, we can't go even halfway, which is kind of sad if you think about it advancement-wise. We can't even go barely into the deepest part of our oceans. So that could also be a thing too. But what you're saying is also, that's another one. Yes, I believe in most of that because of the fact it's too possible for it not to be, and even if it's not, or whatever. It's not going to be any problem for me, but I don't look at it as like, hey, you know, it can't be. There is no such thing. Not when it comes to that, anyways, or life. Yeah, I mean, if you look at our planet, it's filled with crystals, anyways. So, a crystallized cave could be a smart place to go because you can get energy from crystals. Most people don't know that either. That's actually for most space civilizations. That's what they usually end up harvesting from their planet to use for energy is crystals. That's Star Trek, not Star Wars. Star Wars doesn't have any real legitimacy to it. Though that's the only thing that even uses crystals, and even that that's basically just a light projected through a crystal. It technically what goes into what would make a real lightsaber possible is far more advanced than what Star Trek had in early years. Because you would need a force field to contain it. Because if you just put a crystal and powered it with a laser, guess what's going to happen? That laser's just going to keep going until you turn it off. It's going to be more like a phaser beam than a light. Until you turn it off or it hits something, yeah. That's why it's like, it's crazy, but yeah. but I'm getting. I need to restock. Hold on, let's restock. I'm getting sidetracked. LOL. But no, but yeah, you're totally right about that. We need to get stuff out of this chest. We need golem cores. 3 of them for now. Don't want to get too expensive with it. You go down here. We'll sell this. We'll take another one. Bro, laser don't go over. Well, to be fair, they don't. Well, we don't really know that because we've never tested that. But to be fair, technically a laser is an infinite energy source. As long as there's a power center signature powering it, it will continue to exist. It's just like light from the sun. But light is just the visual perspective will fade off. But the laser's still there. Because light is always there. It's just you can't see certain ranges of it. Now the intensity will fade. That's what you're thinking about. Meaning the physical aspect of it being able to damage something will eventually fade out. You're right. It won't be forever. That was just an overestimation. But compared to anything we're used to, we're talking about miles. If it had the right crystal and the right energy source. Like, we're talking about any in a straight line too, unlike a bullet or anything like that. That's why that's why I've always respected Star Trek, because as far as any space thing concerned in real life, compared to real life science, even remotely, it's the only legitimate thing that would at least be somewhat possible. According to physics. Or at least physics as we know it, because we also know, we also have to realize we don't know everything about physics yet. We are still newbies. I mean, that's why I made the sad thing of saying the statement of we don't even know how to get to the deepest part of our oceans yet, and that right there in itself is like, how do we know? No, that's far less difficult than figuring out how to make a laser. So it's like, how have we not at least done that? No. That's not an excuse, because that would be because that you could say the same thing about space compression. We're not treating it the same way. That's the problem. Yeah, it's where a certain type of suit or a certain type of material. We're trying to. We were back in the day when we were trying to use submarines and all that. We were trying to just go out. Steel, metal. Certain elements work differently according to certain physics. Now, I'm not an expert, but I know that steel is not going to be the answer. Have you ever thought our eyes are weak and the color red is actually not the true shape? Yeah, well, it's also, that could be color blindness too, but yeah, that depends on your spectrum. You can train your eyes to make them better. That's health. That's actually health. The human eye or anything with the human body can be improved and disimproved according to how you take care of whatever that body part is. But standardly on a normal human, we'll just say American, like standard life, you probably do. Y'all agree you probably don't get the full spectrum of your eyesight. Nobody really does, unless you're like really, really, really making sure you're taking care of yourself physically on anything. Brain goes the same way too. I know this because I'm not the greatest at dealing with taking care of it when it comes to that, like physical stuff. So, yeah. Sorry if I'm going off on a tangent. I get like the sidetrack so easily. It's my ADD. LOL. So let's take these right here. Let's add them here. We need to make a good amount of money again. So what else we need? I don't really want to sell any of the cheapy cheaps. So let's take 3 of these. Just in case we need them. We may not. Actually, nah. Those are too cheap. They're 15. I can get... yeah, 30 for these. 30. So we'll go 5 more from this. And... what was I doing? There is this movie that there is this invisible city on top of us. I mean, I don't know about like specifics of the city itself being real, but I will say like what that being explained would be like dimension. That comes into multi-diverse stuff because some certain beings are advanced enough to exist between spectrums. So unless you've trained yourself to see in those spectrums, that you won't see them. That's why that's where the theory of ghosts and stuff come from, where we think people are coming back from the dead. It's not really necessarily that. It's more as just where we interacted and accepted to interact with a being of a different realm. Because it's not going to happen unless you're seeking it out. So, but it's crazy, man. I believe in crazy stuff, so don't worry about it. If you think I'm crazy, don't worry about it. but I agree with you wholeheartedly, Matrix. And a lot of that stuff is very possible, at least in my opinion. Most people are like, nah. But that could be also fear talking, because most people don't want to think about that, because that's the scary stuff to think about. Like, most time when you tell someone that, they'd be like, what? No. They immediately want to shut that down, because that's not something most people would be used to. So, you know. But I like crazy stuff. I'm a weird person. I have no arms. So, I'm inclined to be attracted to the weirder things. Because of the more out there things that I believe exist versus just straight up, you know, black and white. Because numbers are important, but they're only 50%. The other half is something else most people don't acknowledge. But they're both in tangent. They have to work together. Well, if you're a physical being, that is. But anyways, that's just on me. But anyways, back to selling all the items in the world. That's good right there. Now we need rare stuff. More money. Right now I'm just gonna sell it. I'm not using the hardened steel because I'm mostly going for a leather build. So this hardened steel is like gold for me. And we've got plenty more cloth to sell. So, let us do it. Back to the shop. Opening up the doors to the world. Come up. And of course the first thing that walks in is a bandit. Thanks, bandit, for coming to rob me. Why you gotta pick on me, bandit? I'm just kidding. What do I need? I think we're just gonna sell cheap as far as on the bottom. We're gonna stack it with that, and we're gonna do this on the far side because this is worth the most. So the bandit has to go the least way for it, and we'll put this down here. You want to put the most expensive stuff hard to get to for the bandit. Something like that. Oh boy, come here. See, he tried to take the cheapy cheap instead. Yeah, I know it's 6:03. I got behind a little bit. The day was a really unusual day, so I got behind. But don't worry, we're still gonna do our smite as soon as this is over. But I have to finish our daily sales and our dungeon divingness. But don't worry, we are going to get to the smite. Oh no, you don't. You see, that's the sneaky thief, because that's just a little kid, I think, trying to take something and just be crazy. Be like, this looks cool. I'm gonna take this, because he doesn't understand that he's supposed to pay for that, because his parents aren't watching him, and he's like 3. He's like 3 years old. Oh wait, I haven't gotten in here. Hey, you saw that? The bandit walked in and walked out because there was no merchandise. That's interesting. That's definitely good to know. I just got a random... Whoa, that was the... Sorry, that was my phone. It's good. It wasn't anything major. It's like, what's happening? All of them go up. Why am I putting them up here? I'm being dumb right now. You know what? We'll make them walk a little bit today. I actually kind of want to change that now that I know that the bandit might try to go for the most expensive items. I kind of want to put the cheapies down here and let him fight for it. Fight me for it, bandit. Yeah, this will be the cheap table. Now, that way if anything gets taken from that table, we do not lose anything. And all the good stuff is on the northern table. Or at least closer to the north. You'll see what I mean in a minute. MHW. Why do I always forget what that stands for? I can't think what I'm thinking right now. Oh, you do, you play, well, you have to, oh my gosh, yeah, see, he just stole a metal bar because I wasn't paying attention. But that's okay, that was what they're there for. He got away with 30 gold. Woo! I'm gonna do this in the Paladins version in honor of Smite, though, because I like the Paladins one because it's hilarious sounding. Woo-hoo! He stole 30 gold. Oh, man. I hope that thief feels accomplished. Alright. Now we're gonna do... I'm just trying to sell stuff fast now because we don't have any more expensive items. Put you up here at the top left for safety. Put a metal bar down here. Put a metal bar down here. We're not gonna make as much this time, so we're gonna put... And we'll put a... enhanced crystal here. We still made close to 2,000 from what I can tell profit-wise. But this is gonna be a very dumb question, man, Dre, but I forgot what MHW stands for, and when you say it, I'm gonna be real mad at myself, because I've fallen for that before in my brain, but my brain is mush today. Which is why we're gonna be playing with real cheesy, faraway people today in Smite. Praise the sun. Alright, so... Nah, it's not. Oh. And, woo. Every time. Oh boy. But yeah, it's not. I agree. Alright, take that cloth. It was just time. They took too long to update the game. You can't do that when you're a multiplayer game. You have to stay on top of everything. It's single player game, because single player games can take time to hold out and wait and, you know, play it safe. You can't do that when you're a multiplayer game. You really can't. You have, because you're constantly in competition with everyone else. Yeah, see, look, Monster Hunter World. Blah. Bloody hell. You know, actually, if you want to play that, I'd be willing to stream some of that. We can't do it today, it's too late, but maybe tomorrow or something, we can do that too. Because I know, you already told me, I remember you told me you were a rank like 80 or something. You make me look sad. But you do at Smite too, usually, anyway, so, It doesn't matter, I'm not the best in all of the games. Only certain games am I the genius at. Which is usually strategy type games. But yeah, Monster Hunter, Dum-Dum, you're right, Dum-Dum with Gum-Gum. That thing from freaking Night at the Museum. Oh, didn't want to put all of those in there. Just that. You gotta go back in, my friend. And I think that is everything that I took out of here. It most certainly is. We got some more sticks. Some more sticks. And now we want, where is it? Yeah, weapons. I think you can only carry 5, huh? Right? Yeah, so never mind. We'll sell those in the dungeon for money. So let's do one more dungeon dive for today. But sorry if, but also to all my Moonlighter fans out there, sorry if today's episode's a little lighter than normal and also late, because it's supposed to be at 3. Today just got behind. Things just sometimes just don't work out, sadly. Yeah, not really. No, it's just sometimes things just don't work. So it just happens from time to time. But don't worry, tomorrow will be normal schedule, 3 o'clock, longer Moonlighter. I'll make a longer Moonlighter episode. Tomorrow, we're going to attempt to get to 60,000. I'm going to get it a lot before then as well. Because to be fair, we do make quite a bit of money. As long as I'm committed to going in the dungeon and actually not dying and paying attention. Give me the metal bars and the glass shards. We need golems. I haven't seen a golem in forever. Where's the golems at? There we go. Ask and you shall receive. No, I'm just kidding. Golem attack! I was being jokative. I was like, ask and you shall receive a golem. Because we needed golems. We need their hearts and their brains for money. I mean, they're made out of rocks, so you're not untrue. Oh no. Oh, but welcome and greetings, everyone. Welcome, whoever just joined us. Welcome back. So, level 2 of the dungeon. Give me better stuff, dungeon. I need more golems. We need golem cores. Wizard, yo! What's up, wizard? Welcome, welcome, wizard. Hello, like blue. Hello, wizard. Are you a blue wizard or a red wizard or a green wizard? I can't remember all the colors. Or a white wizard. Oh man. Are you water, lightning, earth, wind, fire? Hold on, I gotta kill this golem. It's a level 3. It's got a lot of health. What is the serious question? That's not a question. Alright, don't you be a living chest. Whoa, what does these mean? Destroys one item. Oh, wow. Destroys an item in the direction this is pointing. Okay. Where does it have to be put in the bag? Okay, so we're good. Just don't put... This is going to be real weird. Okay, so good. It puts boxes where things will die. This is going to be some weird organization. Okay, there we go. That's really odd. Hold on. Let's do that. That way I have more room for stuff. Let's do the same thing with this. These two cursed ones. What? Those are weird items. So anything in there that's next to them, it'll destroy them when you teleport back. Okay, wow. That's dangerous, game. Don't do that. I need those items to sell. I also need to give me... Whoa, we need to switch back to sword. No, sword. Whoa! Alright, that's good. That's what we needed right there. Some more golem cores. Oh wait, there was a body back there. We're gonna have to go back for it. Those might have weapons on them sometimes. I had the blob, one of the slimes grabs onto you and you have to shake your control to get out. Alright, put that right there. Put this, hold on, don't want to put that in there. Let's recycle these jellies. And these metal bars. These as well. Actually, I don't really need these swords. Let's get rid of them. It's also giving us coin by doing this as well. Well, broken ones. I don't have the ability to sell fully made ones yet. Oh, I can sell all kinds of things in this game. Well, things that are from a dungeon. Not that kind of dungeon. Oh man. The golems lurking amongst these stone walls are sturdy, but all their combat abilities are clumsy and easy to predict. Some of these guys can proper stun you if they land a hit, though. I know. I know. I know, gang. I know. Hey! We might get some new story. This is level 2. This is the first one we found on level 2. Nope. Same one. So... ... Today I was attacked by a rock. Can you imagine? Question mark? A rock that moves? I did what any sensible person would do in this situation. I smacked it right back. It shattered upon the ground, leaving behind a stone heart, a core. Those are the things I'm looking for. A core, as we all come to have call it. It's one of the many unique treasures that only can be found in these dungeons. Dropped by a guard, as per se, unique to only this dungeon. I have to say, each of these dungeons have a very peculiar environment, a culture all its own. And that's the sub-story that's happening behind us. That's our great-grandfather. He sounds kind of great. Kind of awesome, though, too. He's like, I did what any smart person would do. I smacked that rock in the face. Like, damn, like, oh man, that rock was probably just like territorial, and you were like, nope. Boom, got him. But we're getting, we're getting hella material now. You can tell we're super strong for level 2 now. I actually should be almost ready for the boss. So we might be able to do that next episode. But it's it's called Moonlighter. That's why it's called Moonlighter. During the day, you are a shopkeep. During the night, though, you are a badass adventurer who travels through the dungeon, who also gathers materials to sell more in his shop. My great-grandfather, apparently. Woo! Beat down. Oh, it's level 3 door. It's the level 3 door. Ooh, we've never been down to Golem Dungeon level 3. Let me heal up. We're gonna take a chance. Well, actually, what are we carrying? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good idea to leave this dungeon. I don't know. What do y'all think? Do you think it is smart? I don't know. Okay, these things are separating stacks for some reason. What the? Wow, they literally separated from each other. Alright, so now it's even worse. What the? Okay, we're gonna go down to level 3. If it at all seems dangerous, we're leaving. And then heading back to sell for the sell what we found already. This better not be the boss. I'll be so mad. Oh, it's not. But the doors did shut upon arrival. Why? One more item dropped by that strange jelly creature. This one is a little more straightforward than a mirror. Similar to our pendants, if given enough gold, we can portal to safety. But, and this is a big but, ha! ... His great-grandfather is hilarious. He's like, and that's a big but, and then he put in parentheses, ha ... The portal remains open after use. Oh! So I can create a shortcut back to the level I'm on. So if you're trying to just go for beating the boss, you can have a way back if you're gonna die. You can go back out, heal, and come back. Oh, in the room before it, if you don't have enough health to fight it. Okay, I like that. Meaning one may travel back to the very spot they departed from. Simply amazing. Very convenient too. For the item, for the time being, let us call it the catalyst. Quick tip, catalyst requires quite a bit more gold than the pendant. Ah, we took it off the table. Oh, there it is. God. It requires 2,000 to use that thing. And it'll create a shortcut gate between you and your house. Wow. How do I use it though? No, I don't know how. I must have to hit a button to switch it. Huh. Let's actually look at that. What button is for that? Does it actually show me? No, it does not tell me. Okay. Interesting. There we go. Not really much new though. I don't see any glimmers yet either. What is that? I don't feel comfortable right now. Can't even hurt it. Uh-huh. See, remember that moment I was like, maybe we might need to teleport? That moment might come very quickly. Oh, I think I get it. I think I understand what might kill it. Ow. Ow. God dang it. Die. He gave me a water... Okay. Yep, exactly how I thought. So that's actually pretty slow. Yeah. Got him. Alright, let's see what's in this gold chest. Oh my god. Ooh. So... Well, I see stuff we've never seen before, so that's usually a good indication of something expensive. Especially since it was in a gold chest. Gonna have to put this here. With that, oh man. Well, that was dumb. Oh well. That's actually fine because I didn't need those. I'd rather take the water lamps. We have less of those, and those are... I think water lamps are actually pretty expensive. Yeah, they're 200. So I'd rather get more of those. These right here, these are the babies right here. Golem volumes, they're cheap at 300. So we definitely want them. We want them hardcore. Weight press 2000 when you're in inventory. Yeah, that's true. The portal should open weight press 2000 when you're in inventory. Maybe? What if I feed it stuff if it gets cheaper? Either way, we don't really want the shortcut yet anyways. We don't want to spend that kind of money right now. Like I said, we'll use that in the next episode. Possibly. We'll try to fight the boss depending on how... Because so far, from what I'm seeing, I'm strong enough that as long as I'm not being stupid, I'm strong enough to survive. We just need to make some potions. I need to have materials to make some potions to heal during the battle. But other than that, we should be strong enough to kill him. I'll have to bring our broom with us because there's a trophy for killing all the dungeon bosses with the broom as the last hit. I think the trophy's called something dumb like cleaning up dungeons or something. Old Golem mining design. Golem designs 1. If item breaks if you receive too many hits. Ooh, okay. What happened, bro? What happened, bro? Did you die? Curious. Oh, you have to click on it. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, we know how to use it now, if we need it. Ooh. I gotta reorganize before I put that in there. Hold on, I wanna... Oh, so that must have been a special one that I had accidentally destroyed that with. Okay, that's fine then. We'll just put that there. Let's put everything we want to destroy right there. Because that'll be destroyed upon teleportation. So let's get out of this dungeon. This is enough for now. We made it to level 3. That's an achievement in this game, with especially this early on. Yeah, see? And it destroyed what's it called? Some of my golem designs turned into something else. What the hell? Was that part of that curse? That's really odd. One of the water lamps even turned into... Right then. Oh well, we got some more white stone. That's really expensive too. So let's head back to town and do another sale for this episode. And then I think we'll be slowly starting to wrap it up for today, for right now, and then we'll start working on getting into some Smite of the evening. Smite of the evening. Let's see. So Golem designs. Wait, that don't go in there. That's super expensive, probably. Or I need to put these up here. And you're going here. You're going here. You're going here. Okay, so that's good. We're gonna sell this golem volume right here. Sell those metal bars. Sell these glass things. Sell these white stones. Actually, I gotta see how many white stones we have. And we don't really have that many, so let's do that. We'll sell 3 of them instead. Alright, so full amount of white stones. Let us do some more. I don't know what I really want to sell. So, oh yeah, the water lamps. Let's put those back in there. See how many we have. 5. Let's leave it at that until let's get another stack of those. I want to have at least 5 of something before I start selling more of it. So when I have extras, I'll sell them. I'll even sell this extra hardened steel because I want to make a lot of money on this last sale. The only thing we're not going to sell are these, or at least all of them. This one, we'll have to wait till we find another one. So these are going to go in since they're golem-y stuff. We're going to have to move our broom over 2 spaces so I know that's more golem-y stuff right there. Right there. Right there. Because all the weird, rare, like, dungeon exclusive items I'm putting in this little row. For the first dungeon, anyways. Alright. Weapons will be in this row, like actual weapons. Alright, so let's take all 3 of these energized crystals and 5 water spheres. Three of these, put that up to 7. I think that's everything I need for right now. That should be enough for sales. Without overdoing it. Open it up! Open up, open up, open up! Welcome back to the shop. Alright, yeah, sales immediately. Immediately the sales. They're immediately a bandit. I think the more popular you become, the bandit shows up more and more. Easy. Too bad there's not an upgrade that kind of makes it harder for him to do stuff. Gotcha! You're not taking my metal bar. I mean, that's not really expensive, but still, you're not taking it. And like I said, some more expensive stuff is going up here. 300... Oh, I forgot to take that golem design out thing. Oh, hold on, sorry everybody. Wrong thing. Just one. So I want to see what it's worth. And now I want energized crystals. We're just trying to sell. Alright, so now we need to see what this is going to be worth. We're going to immediately, because it was in a gold chest, start at 500. And, boom. 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 Alright, sell them water spears and them energized crystals. Need that monies. Need that muns. 225, good. We're still enjoying the prices. They don't seem to be having issues. Here comes the bandit again. Oh, we get to find out if that's a safe price. Oh! Yes, I was right. That was a good guess. 500? Right off the mark. And he gave me an extra $100 in tip right there. Holy crud. Like, that's a decent sale. Alright, now let's go hardened steel crazy. Oops. All right. They are happy. We're definitely gonna make. We're gonna make quite a bit of profit just because of the fact that there's just so much stuff that we were able to sell at high price. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I just saw your comment, man. One second. I love that dude that sells hardened steels. Hold on. Oh, last sale of the day. Hold on, I'll read what you said in a second. Well, yeah, it was hilarious. I saw the thing about the door and then the other thing. I love that dude. I love that the dude sells hardened steels, even though he can make more powerful weapons and more stronger armor. I know, I probably could easily make them, but that also costs money. It costs like 4,000 gold, unless it's only for the first time, and I don't know it. It costs like 4,000 gold for weak stuff. Now I have the money now to do that, and I don't know, like, is it that much better? Can I like charge like 10,000 gold for a piece of weaponry? If so, then I might start doing that, because that's like 6,000 gold profit off of one thing. That is quite a bit. Is that possible, Mandrake? 4,000 a day, boy makes 4,000 a day. What? Yeah, I do. Close to. Actually, that one was only that one actually was 5,000 because of the old Golem minion design. Because of I charged 500 for that thing. Oh. Alright, so let's stock the table. Actually, I don't have anything expensive to stock the tables up there, so let's stock this table. So we don't have to worry about it when we come back. Actually, we have way too many. What's it called? Let's sell these glass crazy things. I'm gonna just sell glass shards on this table for next time. Now let's stock up the tables and I will be ready to save. Wrong thing. We need the cloth. We have two. We're kind of running out of stuff. You can tell I need to go on heavy dungeon runs now because I've been doing a lot of shopkeeping. But now that we have plenty of money to start us with, already at 11,000, between now and tomorrow's episode, I'm going to try to build us up to enough to get one more piece of equipment for us armor-wise. Probably a better melee weapon, because we don't. That's the one thing we're missing. We have a powerful bow and arrow, but we don't have a better melee weapon. So we're gonna need a melee weapon, a better melee weapon, because I need to be able to have a powerful melee weapon to match the broom, because the broom has to get the last hit. Yeah, we're gonna be going up to close to 9. Well, I mean that's still about 2 hours. Even if we started at 7, we'll still get about 2 hours. If we went up to 9 before, and then vampires at 9, close to it. But we good. I'm fixing to wrap this up. What do I need? So how much are round trip vests? Round trip vests. You're only worth 150. Yeah, I actually can't stock the tables right now. It's literally impossible to stock the tables right now. So we'll just put our stuff back that we don't need. This can be trashed when I go back into the dungeon. Let us sleep so it'll save, because the only ways to get trigger save is after the shop closes, going into a dungeon, leaving the dungeon, going into, I think, another part of the dungeon, I'm not sure, and then sleeping. But now we can save it and call it for that. If you can't helium and hub. What? If you can't heal, I'm trying to figure out you can't cure them. Might as well bury them. Oh, wow. That makes more sense. Wow, grand. Chemist jokes. Chemistry. That was actually not it's not my weakest, but it wasn't my strong suit in science. But I do know of them. I don't know specifics, but I only know what vampires taught me. No, I'm just kidding. There's even a disclaimer for that. You don't want to mix anything that's vampire together. A hamburger? I was gonna say ground beef. That's close enough. I said hamburger. Hamburger? That's an old joke, though. That's the only reason why I somewhat knew the answer to that one. I figured it was something along that line. But let us end it here, everybody, so we can get on to our next thing of the evening. Time to brawl and some smite with some gods. Also, because I gotta invite another friend to the parties, too. I gotta invite you, man, Drakes, and I gotta invite... I don't know how to say his name properly, so forgive me if I butchered this, my friend. Biscuit? It looks like biscuit to me, but I'm a country guy. I'm an old warrior. I eat biscuits. No, let's get it. Do you still call a fight with two vegetables, vegetarians, and beef? I've heard that joke too. That's an older joke too. I've heard that. That one I've heard actually more prominently. A lot of people still use that one. When you're making a vegetarian joke. Excuse me, I was yawning. But alrighty then. Let us call it for now. Peace and love, everybody. I love you all as always. Thank you for joining me once again on our journey as the moonlighting shopkeep, who is also a dangerous dungeon diver, who also makes his money off of killing dangerous dungeon creatures. But if you had fun, whoa, I'm not tall enough. I mean, we all know that, but if you had fun watching me dive into that dungeon, then step on that toes up button, as always, if you haven't already. And I hope you all had good ones. Looking for more puns? You the pun king. I am the pun king. You mean? Ha 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 ha. No, but all right. Bye bye, everybody, and see you later, Mandrake. See you soon for some Smite. And anyone else, if I don't see you in the next one, I hope you have a good rest of the day or night, wherever you may be. Thank you for your continued support, everybody. I love you all. You're all really awesome people. So thank you. Bye bye.